Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is an EBR 75FL10. It's a Tier 8 French premium light wheeled vehicle, and it's located on the south spawn of steps under the command of ParadoxPoke of Salty Jedi Alliance. Now it's basically a AMX 1375 turret mounted on a Panhard EBR hull. Now that's engine double reconnaissance, I think, which is basically a reconnaissance tank. That's the idea. Well, anyway, 75mm gun, and it's got very good penetration on the high explosive rounds, 260 damage on them, and penetrates up to 75mm. And notice that lovely little turn at the end, and he's not sticking near the rock actually, which is a good idea because Arty tends to focus on that rock rather than on the bushes next to them. So if he stays away from that rock, he's going to be a bit safer than if he actually went right next door to it. Because an Arty round might land next to him, but it won't land on him. Now these tanks don't have very good view range, but what they do have is good camo rating and the ability to move incredibly quickly. I think most of you have experienced the EBR by now. Of course, it was free in that marathon if you could earn it, and so most people have it in their garage. I was one of the lucky ones to actually experience it when Wargaming gave out codes through the community contributors, and Salty Jedi actually gave me one, which is very nice of him, very kind. And so I got to try it out for myself, and I thought when it came out, oh my god, this is going to be a game changer. And it certainly is, and most people who play it normally die in the first few minutes, but ParadoxPoke hasn't. And you can see he's on a run now into enemy territory, and he's been spotted, and IKV hit him in the wheel, and he's immediately fixed it. And that's the thing, if you don't fix your wheels you will be slow, and oh, he's just been hit again. And so he's going to have to bug out, because if he stays driving around at slow speed he'll be nailed. He's got a very wide profile, big profile, going sideways. Oh, he puts a round into that IKV. She expresses his frustration at being hit. Now it's an SU-100 just around the corner. Is he looking this way? No, he's not. Just wait till you're on his side. That's it. And one into his rear. And he's dead. And the IKV is a one-shot as well, but waiting for the reload to go through. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, he's gone. Right, we've got a Striv coming back. Now, he's got a bit more armour. That's based on the Stritzvan M42 tank with a 75mm gun instead and a different turret. It's got decent armour though. You have to respect that tank. Puts one in. And puts the other one in when he's on his side. And pulls back again. Oh, he's driven up the rock. It's the trouble with these things. You drive so quickly, sometimes you don't know where you're going. And he's been hit by an AMX M445, and that was a big loss of hit points there. 244. He needs to get out of this area for the moment. Oh, puts one into the strip and gets the kill. He's being a huge nuisance to the enemy because he's pulling that AMX M445 back to defend the cap area. Now there is an Arty on this enemy team, so I think we'll go looking for him, but instead he's going to put some rounds into this M445 first. And there's the Arty, it's been spotted. Now he can outturn the gun on that M445 on the turret at least. So he can just keep out of the shot and do huge amounts of damage to that M4, and there's not a lot he can do. Unless, of course, his Arty helps him, he's going to be in trouble. And, of course, it does help if he's in standard mode, not cruise mode, because he can outturn that enemy really, really quick. That's loads of rounds he's put into that M445 now. And he's got the kill. And he's opted straight away for the reload, because he's going after the Hummel. He's got 4 kills so far. He's the top scorer on his team. Leaps over and there's the Hummel. Okay, now pops up and one in. And the kill shot. And that might have given him the high caliber. Okay, we've got a T25-2, and he's looking this way. So we start dodging the shot. Don't want to get hit. T25-2 can't be certain where he's going to pop over because he can't see him at the moment. Now he can. And he waits until he completed the jump before he shot to ensure its accuracy. But he's going to do the same to this thing as he did to the M445. Yes, circle strafing. And he kills the Hellcat with one shot as well. He's now got 7 kills. He's got his Top Gun. He's 1 away from getting a Radley Walters. But there's only 3 left on his team. Now, one of the things that really helps him is he's actually using premium consumables to speed up his reaction. And he switched to the APCR, which is the standard ammo, the normal ammo, to get good penetration on Tiger. But he needs to be careful. Yeah, he took a big round there from the Tiger, and he can't fight this Tiger face to face. He has to get away. He can't stay here. If he does, he'll die. And he managed to dodge 1 shot, but he probably won't be able to dodge too many more. Oh, he killed the Tiger, and that's his Radley Walters. I thought for certain that Tiger was going to get him, but now he's facing off against the P43 Biz. There's only 2 left on the enemy team. It's the T25-2 and this P43, and there's the P43, and there's the T25. He gets the P43, but unfortunately T25-2 has got more health, and he was ready for him. And so, oh, sad that it was a defeat, because if he got that last kill, that would have been a Pools medal. Let's have a look at the end of battle results. Well, it is a defeat, but it's also an ace tanker for ParadoxPoke in the EBR 75 FL10. He managed to get out of the minor medals a sharpshooter, duelist, fire for effect, and a bruiser medal. Out of the epic medals, he picked up a Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. He got 9, 1 short of getting his Bulls medal, a high caliber, and a Top Gun as well. Wow, and look at the win rate for that game, 13,599. We don't often feature the wheelies in our channel, mainly because they tend to kill Arty on a regular basis. But when we do feature a game by the wheelies, they normally are very good games, and this one certainly is. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go, top of the table, 4,089 hit points of damage. The next high score was the Tiger 2 he took down at the end, and I felt sure that Tiger 2 was going to nail him. 2,837 hit points to him, and after that came the Scorpion with 1,660 on his own team. When it came to kills, well, nobody was near him. 9 kills, 3 times the highest score on the enemy team, and it turned out that that was the tank that killed him, the T25-2. He got only 3 kills. And when it came to base XP, yep, he beat all of them on the enemy team, the winning team. He got more than all of them, 960 base experience points. The highest that they could manage was 890, and then their EBR 75 managed 820. And a lot of that comes down to the fact that ParadoxPoke didn't try to do everything in the first 2 minutes of the game. He stayed and he waited until the moment was right to start scouting and start taking on the tank destroyers back at the enemy cap. I think that does pay a lot to his patience. It says that he was willing to wait until the moment was right to strike and use his best attributes. And yes, circle strafing that M449, that was really so funny in a sense, because that poor guy in the M445, he just couldn't do a thing. The guy was out turning his turret every moment. I suppose he was probably hoping that the Hummel would lay around down near him so he could stop that vehicle, and then the M445 could put a few rounds into him, but oh, he didn't. And unfortunately in this case, I think it would have been better if the Arty had fired danger close to the M445 at that EBR. In the end, he would have saved his own life if he had done so. So there you go. Let's have a look at detail report. 31 shots fired, 30 direct hits, 29 penetrations, 6 splash. Damage of 4,089 hit points, and all of it was at close range. He received 5 hits from the enemy, 3 penetrations, 1 non-penetration and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. And he spotted 6 enemy vehicles, damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 9 of the enemy, and did 374 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium account, he earned 110,390 credits from that game, got 10,800 for Courageous Resistance because he was got an epic medal in a losing game. And so his total came to 121,190 credits, and after repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and even though he used premium consumables to boost his performance, he still walked away with a massive 84,811 credits from a 6-minute game. Very well done. 32 bonds received. I think that was must have contained the Veni Vidi Vici award. And he also earned 1,440 XP, 787 for Courageous Resistance, 223 because this is a premium vehicle, took away 2,450 altogether. So yes, it is a bit of a heartbreak that it ended the way it did, because you'd done so well and it was so close to a Pools medal. But I think you can be congratulated for a really expert showing on how to play the Panhard EBR 75 and get away with it. It really was quite amazing. I really thought that tiger would get you. I was so certain, oh dear, this is going to be the end. But nope, you took him down. So if you enjoyed that video, please give it a like, do subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you get alerted when we put a new video up. Thanks for watching.